Eddie Hearn teases Wembley for Chris Eubank Jr vs Conor Benn rematch after boasting of needing more seats for megafight. Eddie Hearn is teeing up Wembley Stadium for a rematch between Chris Eubank Jr and Conor Benn, in a bid to fit all the fans in. Eubank and Benn meet in a middleweight grudge match on April 26 at Tottenham's 62k seat home. But after they clashed at their pre-fight press conference, Hearn boasted that maybe Spurs was not big enough amid huge ticket demand. Eubank's dad Chris Sr famously beat Nigel Benn in 1990 before escaping with a controversial draw 3 years later at Old Trafford. But Hearn snubbed a trip down memory lane to ensure the mega fight landed in the capital. He said, "I feel like it's a London fight. I mean, you've got one kid from Essex, one kid from Brighton, and I think the Tottenham Stadium is a tremendous stadium." Asked about Old Trafford for the contracted rematch, Hearn grinned, "Who knows? Yeah. Wembley? Maybe." The born rivals were initially due to renew the family feud in October 2022 at the O2 Arena, until Benn was pulled out with just days to go. 2 failed drug tests came to light and landed the unbeaten welterweight with a UK anti-doping suspension. But as Benn, 28, took his career to America for 2 light middleweight wins, he was later won his case and his UKAD ban was lifted. The WBC infamously suggested Benn's positive test for clomiphene, known to boost testosterone, could have been down to heavy egg consumption. So Eubank, 35, aimed a dig Benn's way when he cracked an egg on him during their face-to-face, sparking a mass brawl involving Hearn on stage. And Hearn said, "I think he was probably more angry than he made out, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot said, it's a very personal fight. It's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out as it draws closer, as the build-up continues, and looking forward to seeing them finally get in the ring." Hearn admits he was not a fan of Eubank's viral stunt, despite 130,000 fans joining a virtual queue for tickets just days later. He said, "I suppose it's just the new generation of things that go viral and things that make people tune in. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you. But, it's the world we live in. We've just got to be careful. If we're doing so much work in the community, we're trying to tell kids what's right and wrong and how to behave, and then you've got people slapping people at press conferences.